How do you deal with a lack of joy in life? I just keep going. I haven't found joy in life for a while now, and what keeps me going is making others happy, my mom, brother, grandma, because I believe that others enjoying the things I do for them is better than doing things for myself that I won't really find any joy on. It's kind of sad, but at least is motivational enough to not kill myself. The better my diet gets, and the healthier I get from it, the more joy I feel throughout the day. Regular diet and regular sleep/wake hours. Exercise every other day, go to art galleries twice a week, hike once a week, go to spas once a month. Greater than go to art galleries twice a week seems excessive. Substitute joy with contentment and just keep up a thought that if you stick it out you might one day regain the ability to feel deeper emotions. Knowing that life can't keep me down forever and someday I will come out on top. Where do you find that optimism? As someone who once believed that, I've been disappointed too many times. Life doesn't always work out. Things don't always get better. The only constant is time. Think about the last thing that brought you joy. After the 30 seconds of joy that memory brings, decide that the happiness it provided is worth the effort to either recreate the same event or a comparable one. If it involved other people, call them and be honest. I've been really down for a while, and I was thinking about how awesome, fun thing was, and wondered if you would be up for a trip down nostalgia lane? See it through. Don't set the bar of expectations too high, as it's easy to let nostalgia over-amplify how awesome something was. During the recreation, focus on the moment, not what it was like the last time. Let yourself have a good time. Turn your filter off and be real and genuine with people, as long as it doesn't involve hurting their feelings. If you don't like someone, don't invite them. Realize afterwards that part of the fun is being yourself with people who care enough to show up in your time of need. Many of us walk around without recent joy in our lives. Happy and sad are not black and white concepts. There are degrees of these emotions, and sometimes you overlook the joy in smaller things. For me, a great cup of coffee with a moment of peace to think about weird ideas is a great sense of joy. Hope you find/recognize some semblance of joy soon, Redditor. I'ma ask my ex to fuck. It was baby steps until things snowballed. I try to find the joy in the little things. I had my favorite food for dinner. I saw a gorgeous flower on the walk to school. The weather was nice. I saw a funny meme. It became a bit easier to find joy in larger things and start planning for them from there. I like flowers. I'll go to the park and just spend some time photographing the most interesting blooms I can find. I like animals. Time to feed the pigeons. Or spend a day volunteering at the shelter. It got me out of this rut of self-loathing and I started opening up more. I made friends. I joined a choir. I started learning Welsh. I bloomed. When you can start looking to the future and go, I've got something to look forward to, it'll be okay. When you can't see if it'll ever get any better, reach out. Even if it's to a stranger. You don't have to be alone. I buy myself bouquets of flowers, because I love them. And usually, there's some pretty beautiful ones on sale at the grocery store that last for another 2 to 3 weeks. Have a good cry, then get up and continue trying to better my life. This is my current situation. Edit, thank you for the silver kind stranger. This helped brighten my day. I'm right here with you. Just finished a good cry, now I'm gonna find something productive to do. Good luck today. You got this. Work out and ask my dad for hugs, he gives good bear hugs. Music and weed. Know that I can end it all by hopping off a rocky coastal cliff anytime I want. Climb a tree and watch the world go by. You could see if Officer Jenny is still single. Go outside. I exercise first. I don't even have to be good at it, I just sweat the sadness away. There's quite a lot of science that confirms it works on mobile, so I can't really give you the links, but Wikipedia probably has some info. Walking, running, doing push-ups, anything goes. Otherwise, I write. It also helps reasoning about your problems and seeing them with clear eyes. Lastly, I'd say volunteering has a documented positive effect. You realize that even if your life is not the greatest, you can still be a good person and help others. Nature hike usually does it for me. Find a good spot and just sit and watch the woods. This. Hammock camping in the woods and fishing. Alone or with friends, it doesn't matter. Started playing music with some friends a few times a week. Got really depressed after leaving college and starting a job that has zero creative aspects, just daily repetitive tasks. That kind of daily monotony can crush your soul. I always suggest that people find some sort of creative hobby, even if you kinda suck at it. Also find people to enjoy that hobby with. Music, I would argue, can be a more fulfilling hobby if you suck at it than if you're playing with a bunch of dorks who consider themselves serious musicians neurotic about making it big. Garlic bread. I had to scroll this far down for the real suggestions. I've joined a club of similar-minded gentlemen. But I really must not talk about it. You gotta mean this one right. https://www.gq.com/story/why straight men are joining masturbation clubs. https://www.gq.com/story/why straight men are joining masturbation clubs. I draw hentai. I don't really deal with it. I kinda keep it inside, trying to forget it while doing what I have to do. Every once in a while it comes back, I feel depressed for a few days and then keep going. It's sad but the truth. I actually think the only thing that keep me going is the hope of a massive change that will by miracle happen to me. Same. What worries is that few days have turned into lot of more days. Prescription for antidepressant. 1. Change the sheets and pillowcases on your bed. Slip under the covers and do snow angels under the covers. Rub your bare feet between the freshly laundered sheets. 2. Load all the dishes into dishwasher and turn the dishwasher on. While the dishwasher is running, imagine how much cleaning and freshening they are being. Listen to the humming rhythm of the water jets. 3. While you are there, wipe the counters, table, and all surfaces. Smell the scent and notice that the polished surfaces have a gleam and shine. 4. Fold the blanket that's on the couch and set it next to the cushion. Go about your day, then later. 5. Boil water and make your favorite tea. Pour the tea into your favorite mug, or maybe even that beautiful antique teacup in your china cabinet. If you don't have tea, it's time to finally to that cute little tea shop or to the farmer's market. How fun. 6. With your cup of favorite tea, sit down next to the folded blanket that was lovingly folded. Spread out the blanket over yourself. Ah, isn't that nice? 7. Sit and sip your tea. There's nothing wrong at that moment. You feel warm as the tea goes in your stomach. You breath. You notice that the room smells good, looks clean, and the stress of the day melts away. Wouldn't this be a perfect time to write in your journal, think about planning a weekend getaway, or read that book? Escape with some close friends for a weekend to unwind and focus on what's important. That should help. Don't have any friends, unfortunately. This is where to start emo. No one is an island. Try picking up a social hobby, can be anything really, but preferably one with in-person interaction. Masturbating and eating mainly, get a dog or find a dog to pet. Side note, since I see pets come up a lot on questions like this, make sure you have the kind of personality that can handle raising a pet. They might be easier to take care of than a child, but they can be a major responsibility, which can just add to stress in your life if you're not ready for it. This. I have a dog that was not my choice. He's huge, destructive, and having him makes so I have less freedom, do less outside, have less company, and feel trapped and overwhelmed by him. Just stop caring too much about life. Sometimes, it is life that will take you places, so you gotta just trust it. For me? Going on hikes, reading books, reading comics, playing a solo board game, ice skating, biking, badminton if I can find someone to play with, day at the beach once per year, going to library or bookstore, decorating my happy planner. I do want to start learning an instrument or knitting as well, just don't know where to start yet. The above may not interest you at all. If that's the case, find what brings you joy, smile, watch Live PD and realize there are some mistakes I haven't made. Yeah, exactly, my life is a fucking mess, but at least I haven't been high on meth fighting the cops naked on national TV. Have a messy room or area? Tidy something. Brains don't like clutter, and you'll be surprised at how stressed clutter can make you. I need to spend time near trees and water to feel whole. Living in a desert was rough. Now I'm close to a big river and all the trees. When I'm in a bad mental state, I head to the river for a mental boost. If I'm getting cabin fever, I hop on a train and leave for the day. Sometimes the walls of this town just close in. By counting down to my retirement. 33 months to go. Checks watch 45 years to go. /r/financial independence. Escape into a good book. Always works for me, and I admit I don't really like happy books much. I'm all about dystopia, but I still love to be in another world. So my spell for you: run a bath, I'm British, hate showers, make a cup of tea and maybe even light a candle, get a great book and relax your joy-free ass. You absolutely have to feel a little clump of joy rising up, especially when you add more hot